Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever tried running Facebook ads or you're just getting started, you probably know it can feel like a bit of a maze. There's so much information out there, but most of it skips over the basics, especially for beginners. Well, in today's video, I'm going to break it all down for you from the very beginning. So grab a cup of coffee and let's dive in. Let's face it, a lot of the tutorials out there on Facebook ads get straight into the deep stuff like advanced targeting or budget strategies. But if you're just starting out, that can be overwhelming, right? So today, I want to make sure we go through this step by step. I'm not going to rush through things. I'll guide you through every single step, starting with setting up your Facebook ads account and getting everything in place. And I get it. It's tempting to just click through and start running ads right away. But trust me on this, taking a little extra time to set up your account the right way in the beginning will save you a ton of headaches later on. You'll avoid issues with ad account bans or payment problems. Plus, you'll have everything organized and ready to go so you can scale your ads as your business grows. So let's talk about the first step, how to set up your Facebook ads account. You'll notice that when you try to set up ads, Facebook gives you two options. The first one might seem easier. It's through your personal account. But here's the thing. Running ads this way is like trying to build a house without a proper foundation. It'll work for a while, but trust me, you'll hit problems. Instead, you want to use Facebook's Business Manager, which is the game changer for serious advertisers. It gives you access to a bunch of cool features. You can easily organize your pages, ad accounts, billing info, and even work with team members. It's like creating a separate space where you can manage all your ads without worrying about personal accounts getting mixed in. Here's a little story to put it in perspective. When I first started running ads, I set up my account the wrong way, using just my personal account. Everything seemed fine at first, but later when I tried to run ads for a second business, I had all sorts of issues. My accounts got tangled up and I ended up spending more time untangling them than actually running ads. If I just set it up through Business Manager from the start, I would have saved myself a ton of stress. So trust me, this step is crucial. Once you've got your Business Manager set up, the next thing you'll do is link your Facebook pages and Instagram accounts. If you're running ads for a business, you need to have a Facebook page. Your ads won't run without one. The same goes for Instagram. Facebook and Instagram ads are all part of the same platform, so linking them is key. And if you don't have a page yet, no worries. It's super easy to create one. Just follow the prompts in Business Manager and you'll be good to go. Once your accounts are linked, it's time to set up your ad account. This is where you'll manage the financial side of things. You'll add your credit card and set your payment methods. It's important to take your time with this, especially the billing info, because Facebook's payment system can be picky. You don't want to risk having your account banned because of a small mistake. So double check everything and make sure all your details are correct. All right, now that we have everything set up in Business Manager, the next step is actually creating your first Facebook ads campaign. And this is where it gets fun, but also a little tricky if you don't know the ins and outs. The main thing to remember is that Facebook ads are built on a 3-level structure. 1, campaign level. This is where you define the objective of your ad. Are you looking for leads, sales, or just traffic? 2, ad set level. Here you define your target audience. Who do you want to see your ad? What are their interests, location, age, etc.? 3, ad level. This is where the magic happens. You create your actual ad, whether it's an image, video, or carousel. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set up each of these levels. And by the end of the next few parts of this series, you'll have a fully optimized Facebook ads campaign that works like a charm. So stick with me and let's dive into setting up your campaign the right way in the next part of the video. We'll walk through everything together, step by step, so you can hit the ground running and avoid all the common mistakes that most beginners make. Step 1, create a Facebook page. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the first essential step for running Facebook ads, creating your Facebook page. Now, I know some of you might already have a personal Facebook profile, and you might be thinking, can I just run ads from my personal account? Well, not exactly. If you want to run ads professionally and effectively, you need a business Facebook page. Why? Because your Facebook page is where you showcase your brand, interact with customers, and most importantly, where you can set up your ad campaigns. Here's exactly how to create your Facebook page. 1. Head to Facebook. Start by logging into your personal Facebook account. On the left-hand side of your homepage, you'll see the Pages option in the menu. Click on it. 2. Create new page. Once you're in the Pages section, you'll see an option to create new page. Go ahead and click that button. 3. Fill in the details. Now it's time to fill out your page information. Facebook will prompt you to enter a page name. This should be the name of your business or brand. Choose a category. Start typing in a category that best describes your business, whether that's retail, food and drink, consulting, or whatever fits. If you're not sure, just pick the most relevant category for now. Don't overthink it. Add a description. This is a short paragraph under 200 characters where you explain what your business is about. Keep it clear and concise, but also make it engaging. This is the first thing people will see when they visit your page, so make it count. 4. Upload a profile picture and cover photo. Profile picture. Use your business logo if you have one. This image will be displayed next to your posts, so make sure it's clear and professional. Cover photo. This is the large banner image at the top of your page. You can use a high-quality image that represents your business or brand. It could be your products, your team, or something else that gives people an idea of who you are. Facebook allows you to upload a custom cover photo, so use this space creatively. Once you've completed these steps, hit create, and boom, you've just created your Facebook page. Now, I know this might feel like a small step, but trust me, it's incredibly important. Your Facebook page is your digital storefront. Think about it. It's the first thing people will see when they search for your business on Facebook. It's the place where potential customers will come to learn more about you and connect with your brand. Here's a quick tip. Make sure your page looks professional right from the start. People are more likely to trust a business with a polished and engaging page. And remember, if you ever decide to change something, like the cover photo or description, you can always do that later. Let me tell you a quick story. When I first started running ads for my own business, I wasn't sure if I needed a separate Facebook page. I was thinking, hey, I have a personal profile, why not just use that? But once I created a proper business page, everything changed. Not only did my ads start performing better, but I also started building more trust with my audience. It made my business feel more legitimate, and I was able to keep everything organized. So, trust me, this step is worth it. All right, now that your Facebook page is up and running, you're all set to move on to the next step, setting up the Meta Business Suite. This is where you'll manage everything from posts to ads, and trust me, it's where the magic happens. Step 2, access Meta Business Suite. Great job on creating your Facebook page. Now that your page is set up, it's time to move on to Meta Business Suite. This is where the real magic happens when it comes to managing your business on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to run Facebook ads, schedule posts, or analyze performance, this is the tool you'll be using. But don't worry, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by the options in Meta Business Suite, I've got you covered. We're going to take it one step at a time and make sure you're comfortable navigating this platform. Here's how you access it. 1. Log into Facebook. First things first, make sure you're logged into your Facebook account. 2. Find Meta Business Suite. On the left side of your Facebook home screen, you'll see a menu. Scroll down until you see Meta Business Suite. Click on it. 3. Explore the dashboard. Once you click on it, you'll be taken to a dashboard. This is where you can manage everything about your business, whether it's creating content, running ads, or checking performance. But for now, we're going to focus on setting up your account. Now, when you first land in Meta Business Suite, there's a lot going on. You might feel like you're in the control center of a spaceship with a ton of buttons. But don't worry, we're not going to dive into everything today. For now, we just need to focus on one key section: settings. If it feels like there's a lot happening in the dashboard, just take a deep breath. We'll go at your own pace. For today, let's head straight to Settings, which is located in the bottom left corner of your Meta Business Suite. Now, click on Settings, and you'll be taken to a menu where you can adjust all kinds of details about your business, your ad account, and your page. For now, we'll focus on two things: setting up your ad account and checking your business information. This is the setup you need to be able to run Facebook ads effectively. Now that we're in the settings area, let's walk through the process of setting up your ad account. Setting up your ad account. 1. Go to the Accounts section. In the Settings menu, click on Accounts and then select Add Accounts from the options. 2. Add a new ad account. You'll see a button that says Add or Create New. Go ahead and click that. 3. Fill in your details. Add account name. This should be the name you'll recognize, like the name of your business. Currency. Select your preferred currency. This should match your business's currency. Time zone. Choose the correct time zone for your location. For review, after entering your details, click Create, and your new ad account will be ready to go. This is the key step before you can start running ads. Without an ad account, you won't be able to set up campaigns or actually run any ads. Once your ad account is set up, you can use it to track ad performance, set budgets, and manage your payments. So it's a pretty big deal. When setting up your account, make sure everything is correct, especially the currency and time zone. Small mistakes here can lead to confusion down the line. Troubleshooting account issues. You might run into a common issue when setting up your ad account. Sometimes Facebook may flag your account for verification or security reasons. If that happens, don't panic. Here's what you can do. 1. Verify your account. Make sure your account is fully verified by Facebook. This includes your personal account and your business details. 2. Request a review. If your account is restricted, you can submit a review request directly from your settings page. Facebook will usually get back to you quickly. I've been there before. Getting my ad account restricted can feel frustrating, but Facebook's review process is usually pretty quick and easy to resolve. All right, now that your ad account is all set up in Meta Business Suite, you're officially ready to start running ads. In the next video, we'll dive into creating your first Facebook ads campaign, so stay tuned. All right, if you're running a Shopify store and you're not using the Facebook pixel, then let me just tell you, you're missing out big time. Trust me, I've been where you are. When I first started my business, I was posting all over social media, tweaking my website, and even diving into SEO. But none of it really gave me the consistent results I was hoping for. Then I discovered the Facebook pixel. Once I set it up, everything changed. I started understanding my audience better, I knew what they wanted, and I learned how to reach even more people just like them. My ads got smarter, my targeting got better, and guess what? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the Facebook pixel step by step so you can start seeing the same awesome results. What is the Facebook pixel? Let's start with the basics. The Facebook pixel is a small piece of code that you add to your website. It tracks what your visitors do on your site, whether they're just browsing, adding items to their cart, or leaving without buying anything. Each of these actions is called an event, and the Facebook pixel remembers every single one of them. The more data the pixel collects, the smarter it gets. It learns who your audience is, what they like, and it can even help you find more people like them. It makes your ads smarter and more targeted, which is why it's a total game changer for your Shopify store. Step-by-step guide to Facebook Pixel. Step 1, log into Facebook Business Manager. First things first, you need to log into your Facebook Business Manager. If you haven't created one yet, no worries. Just go to business.facebook.com and follow the simple steps to get started. Once you're logged in, look to the left side of the screen and click on More Tools. This will open up a menu, and from there, click on Events Manager. This is where you'll manage all of your pixel settings and tracking tools. Step 2, create your pixel. Now that you're in Events Manager, you should see a button that says Connect Data Source. Click that, select Web, and then choose Facebook Pixel. After that, click Get Started. You'll be asked to name your pixel. I recommend naming it after your store, something like My Store Pixel. This way, you'll know exactly which one is linked to your Shopify store. Then you'll need to enter your website URL. Make sure it's the correct one so Facebook can link the pixel to your site. Once you've done that, click Continue to move to the next step. Step 3, add the pixel to your Shopify store. All right, now it's time to connect the pixel to your Shopify store. Here's how. 1. Go to your Shopify admin dashboard. 2. Click on Online Store Preferences. 3. Scroll down to the Facebook Pixel section. You'll see a button that says Set up Facebook. Click it. 4. You'll be asked to log into your Facebook account. Once logged in, Shopify will guide you through connecting your Facebook account to your store. 5. After that, you'll be given a box to paste your Pixel ID from Facebook. This is a unique identifier for your pixel, so be sure to copy it carefully and paste it into Shopify. 6. Hit Save, and you're all done. Step 4, enable advanced data sharing in Shopify. Quick pro tip, make sure you're sharing as much data as possible with Facebook so you get the most out of the pixel. In your Shopify settings, you'll see an option to enable advanced data sharing. Go ahead and turn it on and set it to maximum. This helps Facebook collect more data, even from users who might be using ad blockers. It's a small step, but it makes a huge difference for your pixel's accuracy. Step 5, test your pixel. Now we need to test the pixel to make sure it's working properly. Here's how. 1, go back to Facebook Events Manager. 2, at the top of the page, you'll see an option called Test Events. Click on it. 3, enter your website URL and click Send Test Traffic. 4, then head over to your site. Browse around, view a product, or add something to your cart. 5, go back to Events Manager and check if those actions are showing up in real time. You should see the events in your Pixel's activity feed. If everything is working, you're good to go. And that's it. You've now successfully set up your Facebook Pixel and linked it to your Shopify store. With the pixel tracking all those important events, you'll be able to run smarter, more targeted ads that reach the right audience. Don't forget to test your setup regularly and keep an eye on your ad performance to make sure everything's running smoothly. Trust me, once you start using the pixel, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. If you're into dropshipping or even just starting out, there's one thing you've probably already realized. Margins can be really tight. That means every single dollar you spend on ads needs to work hard for you. You can't afford to throw money at ads that don't convert. So let's talk about how you can make sure every dollar you spend on Facebook ads pulls its weight. The great news is you don't need to be a data genius to make Facebook ads work. At first, Facebook Ads Manager might look like a lot to handle, but you don't need to know every single number in there. What you really need to focus on are the numbers that matter the most. In today's video, I'm going to break down 2 key metrics that will help you run more successful Facebook ads. ROAS, return on ad spend, and cost per purchase. Once you understand these, you'll be able to cut out what's not working, double down on what is, and start scaling your business smartly. Let's jump right in. Step 1, understand ROAS, return on ad spend. Let's start with the big one, ROAS. This is hands down the most important number you'll find in Facebook Ads Manager. Why? Because it shows you exactly how much money you're making for every dollar you spend on ads. Let's look at an example. Imagine you're selling a product for $50 and you spend $10 on ads to make one sale. That means your ROAS is 5x, meaning you're getting $5 back for every dollar you spend on ads. That's awesome, right? But what if you have 2 ads running for the same product? One ad is giving you a 4x ROAS and the other one is at 3x. What do? Simple. Cut the 3x ad and put more budget into the 4x ad. Here's why. Even though a 3x ROAS isn't bad, you're still tripling your money, it's not as good as the 4x. By focusing your budget on the better performing ad, you're squeezing more profit out of every dollar you spend. That's how you scale smartly. Instead of just throwing more money at ads and hoping they work, you're being strategic, doubling down on the ads that are already doing well. Next up is another critical metric, cost per purchase. While ROAS tells you how much you're making, cost per purchase tells you how much it's costing you to get a sale. These two numbers work together to give you the full picture of your ad performance. Let's say your product sells for $50 and your cost per purchase is $25. That means you've got a 2x ROAS, so you're making twice what you're spending. That's decent, but it doesn't leave a ton of room for profit after you factor in things like product cost, shipping, and other expenses. Now, imagine you optimize your targeting, improve your ad creative, or tweak your budget, and you manage to bring your cost per purchase down to $10. Suddenly, your ROAS jumps to 5x, and your profit margins look a whole lot better. Let me tell you about a time when I first started with Facebook ads. I wasted so much time looking at metrics like clicks and impressions. Don't get me wrong, those numbers are nice to look at, but they don't tell you if you're actually making money. Once I shifted my focus to ROAS and cost per purchase, everything changed. I could see exactly where my money was going and what I was getting in return. Let me share a quick example from my own experience. When I was running my first dropshipping store, I had 2 ads promoting the same product. One was performing at a 4x ROAS and the other was stuck at 2.5x ROAS. At first, I didn't really know how to read my metrics properly, so I let both ads run with the same budget. Big mistake. I was spending just as much on the 2.5x ad as I was on the 4x ad, which meant I was essentially wasting money on the lower performing ad. When I finally took the time to dig into my numbers, I realized what was happening. So I immediately killed the 2.5x ad and redirected that budget into the 4x ad. The results were incredible. My sales shot up, my profits doubled almost overnight, and I felt like I was finally in control of my ad spend. Now that you know about ROAS and cost per purchase, let's talk about how you can use them to scale your business. Here's the process. 1. Start small and test. Begin with a small budget and test multiple ad creatives, audiences, and copy. Use this phase to gather data on ROAS and cost per purchase. 2. Cut the losers. Once you've collected enough data, identify the ads with lower ROAS or higher cost per purchase. Pause those ads to stop wasting money. 3. Scale the winners. Take the budget you were spending on the underperforming ads and move it to the ads that are performing well. This will help you increase sales without blowing up your overall ad spend. 4. Keep testing. Even if an ad is performing well now, it won't last forever. The market changes, and so do your customers. Keep testing new ads to stay ahead of the curve. By focusing on ROAS and cost per purchase, you can stop wasting money on ads that don't work and start scaling your business the smart way. It's all about being strategic, testing what works, and optimizing as you go. What to do if your Facebook account gets banned or if you're starting fresh. If you found yourself in a situation where your Facebook account gets banned, or maybe you're starting fresh with a new account, don't worry. In this video, I'll guide you through the entire process of getting back on track and securing your account so you can start running ads with no problems. It can be frustrating to deal with an account ban, or if you're starting fresh and don't have an account yet, things can seem a little overwhelming, but trust me, I've got your back. Below this video, you'll find a link where you can grab a brand new Facebook ad account at a super affordable price. I've been using it for a while now, and it has been a total game changer for me. So I can confidently say it's legit. Now, let's break it down. What happens once you purchase a new account? How do you log in and make sure it's secure? Well, in this video, I'll walk you through the process step by step. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have your new Facebook account all set up, safe, and ready to go. Let's dive right in. Step 1. Open a new working window. After you've purchased the new Facebook account, the first thing you'll need is the login details. These will usually come in this format: username, password, 2FA, two-factor authentication code, primary email, and backup email if provided. Pro tip: keep this information organized in one place, as it can get confusing if you don't. The username, password, and 2FA will be separated by vertical bars, and it's crucial to follow that exact order. Now, why do we need to open a new working window? Simply put, you don't want to use your current browser session for logging in. This is because it might cause issues or conflicts when trying to log into your new Facebook account. To do this, 1. Go to the top right corner of your browser and click the Add button or similar option depending on your browser. 2. This will open a new browser window where you can start fresh. This way you won't face any interference from previous sessions. Trust me, it's worth taking this extra step. Step 2. Install the User Egon tool. Now that you've set up a clean working window, let's install a special tool called the User Egon tool. This tool is really helpful because it creates a completely new browser environment, which helps protect your new Facebook account from any security issues. Here's how to install it. 1. Open Google and search for User Egon Switcher. 2. Click on the first link that appears. 3. Once the page opens, click the Add to Chrome button or the button for your browser. 4. Wait about 5 seconds for it to load and install. 5. When it's ready, you should see a small icon appear in the top right corner of your browser. This means the tool was added successfully and you're ready to proceed. Log into Facebook. Now we're getting to the exciting part, logging into Facebook. Open the new working window you just created and head over to facebook.com. This window should be completely fresh without any previous sessions logged in. 1. Use the login details you received. Start by copying the username and pasting it into the username field. 2. Then do the same for the password and click the login button. At this point, Facebook will likely ask you for a 2FA code, two-factor authentication. No worries. Simply grab the 2FA code from the backup email or the 2FA app you've set up. Copy the code and paste it into the prompt on Facebook. If everything goes as planned, you should be logged into your new Facebook account by now. However, in some cases, Facebook may ask for extra verification steps to confirm your identity. Don't worry if that happens, just follow the prompts and we'll get through this together. Handling Facebook's security checks. If you see a pop-up asking you to verify your identity, this is a security check that Facebook does to protect your account. Here's how to handle it. 1. Open a new tab in your browser and go to your email provider. Use the email associated with your Facebook account, whether that's Gmail, Hotmail, or another email provider. 2. Log into your email and check your inbox for an email from Facebook. This email will contain a verification code. Copy this code. 3. Go back to the Facebook login window and paste the verification code where Facebook prompts you to enter it. 4. If Facebook asks you to enter the 2FA code directly, just use the 2FA code from your backup email or app. After you paste the verification code and hit submit, Facebook should let you in. If you're using a custom domain email like Hotmail or Outlook, double check that you're using the correct email address linked to your Facebook account. If you're having issues with logging in, don't panic. Just follow the instructions carefully and you should be fine. Step 4, change your password. Now that you've logged in successfully, it's time to change your password. This is a critical step, especially if you just purchased the account. A strong password is essential to securing your account. Here's what I recommend. Make it unique and hard to guess. Use a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols to make it more secure. Changing the password to something strong will help protect your account from unauthorized access. Step 5, final adjustments. Now that your account is secured, let's wrap things up with a few final adjustments. 1, verify your email address if needed. Sometimes Facebook will ask you to confirm your email to ensure everything is correct. 2, if Facebook asks for additional verification, such as submitting a government-issued ID or completing extra security steps, go ahead and follow through with those. 3, check the account quality section in your Facebook settings to ensure there are no issues with your new account. If everything looks good, you're all set. Before we finish up, don't forget to activate two-factor authentication, 2FA, for both your Facebook account and your email. This adds an extra layer of security to keep your account safe from unauthorized access. Step 6, create an ad account or set up Business Manager. Now that your Facebook account is secure, it's time to move on to creating your ad account or setting up Business Manager. 1, ad account. If you want to start running ads right away, you can grab a fresh Facebook ad account through the link below. It's a simple process and will allow you to start running ads with ease. 2. Business Manager BM. If you plan on managing multiple pages or ad accounts, you'll want to set up Business Manager. This is a great tool to keep everything organized, especially if you plan to scale your ads or manage more than one account. To create a business manager, simply visit business.facebook.com. Once you're there, you can link all your pages and ad accounts and even assign roles to team members. Business Manager makes managing your ads, pages, and campaigns much easier and more streamlined. And there you have it. You've successfully logged into your new Facebook account, changed your password, set up 2FA, and ensured your email and account are secure. You're now ready to either create your ad account or set up Business Manager to start running your Facebook ads with confidence. If you need a new Facebook ad account, don't forget to check out the link below for a fresh start. No more dealing with account bans or security issues. Let's get those ads running and make things happen.
Hey there.
If you want to get amazing results with your Facebook ads, the key is to stay up to date. Facebook is constantly changing and new features are being rolled out all the time. Just like with any platform, if you don't keep up, you'll fall behind. Trust me, I've been there. When I first started, I'd get frustrated when I missed a key update or feature that could have made all the difference in my campaign results. So today, I'm going to share something really important that I've learned. How to set up a Facebook ad campaign structure that really works with the latest features, specifically dynamic creative. If you've watched my previous video, you know that I showed you how to use dynamic creative, and I cannot stress enough how powerful this tool is. It's been a game changer for me. But here's the thing. This new campaign structure that I'm going to talk about today pairs perfectly with dynamic creative, and it's going to take your campaigns to a whole new level. But before we jump into the specifics of the new structure, let's say your account has been banned. Or maybe you don't even have a new one yet. What should you do then? Well, I've got you covered. I know how stressful it can be when you're starting from scratch, or if your account has been deactivated and you're thinking, what now? But don't worry. Below this video, I've shared a link where you can get access to a brand new Facebook ad account at an affordable price. That way, you won't miss out on all the great opportunities Facebook ads can offer. I know how much of a difference having the right tools can make. Now, back to the campaign structure. Let's get one thing straight before we dive in. When should you use this new campaign structure, and when should you steer clear of it? Here's the deal. If you're running a direct offer strategy, where you're advertising a product or service and you want people to click on your ad, go to your site and either buy or become a lead, then this new campaign structure is perfect for you. It's exactly what you need to start seeing results. But here's the catch. If you're running an omnipresent content strategy, where you show ads to the same audience over time to build trust and foster relationships, then this structure is not for you. Let me share a little story from my experience. When I started out with Facebook ads, I made the mistake of trying to use the same structure for everything without understanding the strategy behind it. I quickly realized that running the same setup for cold audiences and warm audiences just didn't work as well. Trust me, I've been there. If you're trying to build trust with high-value customers over time, then stick to the old structure. For about 80 to 90% of advertisers, however, this new structure is a game changer. It's a streamlined approach that cuts down on the fluff and lets you focus on what really matters. Now, let's rewind and talk about how we used to set things up before the new approach came into play. Imagine this. You're running one campaign for each product or service. You'd use the Advantage Campaign Budget, formerly Campaign Budget Optimization, and Meta, Facebook, would automatically allocate your budget across different ad sets. This used to work fine for targeting a wide variety of audiences. You'd have about 3 to 5 ad sets, one for lookalikes, one for interests, one for retargeting, and maybe one for open targeting. You'd also have multiple ads within those ad sets, usually 3 to 4. Some might be image ads, some video ads, giving you the chance to test different creatives and see what performs best. But as you can imagine, the more elements you add, the more things get jumbled up. It was easy to test a lot of different things, but it also made it harder to pinpoint what really worked. And that's where dynamic creative changes the game. Imagine being able to test up to 10 creative variations in one ad. Different images, headlines, and text. It's like giving your audience a choice between 10 different flavors of ice cream instead of just one. More choices might sound better, but in reality, too much variety can confuse your audience and make it harder for Meta to figure out what's actually working. Let me share a story to make this clearer. Think of dynamic creative like hosting a dinner party with a bunch of friends. If you serve 10 different dishes, people might get overwhelmed not knowing where to start. But if you focus on just a couple of really good dishes, they're more likely to enjoy the meal and keep coming back for more. The same goes for Facebook ads. Too many variables at once means Meta has a harder time figuring out which combination of creative works best for your audience. So, how do we solve this problem? We simplify the rest of the campaign structure. First off, we no longer use Advantage campaign budget. Instead, we now put the budget at the ad set level. Why? Because when you're using dynamic creative, there's already a lot for Meta to manage. If we also give them control over the budget, we're adding one more thing for them to juggle. It's like asking someone to do 10 different tasks at once. They're going to get overwhelmed and the results will suffer. By setting the budget at the ad set level, Meta has one less thing to worry about and your results are better. Another change we've made is reducing the number of ad sets. In the old structure, we tested multiple ad sets targeting different audiences all at once. But now we've cut that down to just 2 ad sets, one for interest targeting and one for open targeting. We test these 2 ad sets for a week or 2, see which one performs better, and then we pause the underperforming one and test something new. This keeps things simple and efficient. For retargeting, we're taking a different approach. Instead of combining retargeting with everything else, we now create a separate retargeting campaign. This allows Meta to optimize for cold and warm audiences separately. By breaking things out, you're giving Meta the space it needs to optimize each audience type correctly. At the ad level, I always recommend having just 1 ad per ad set. It may sound limiting, but it's actually a huge advantage with dynamic creative. With 1 ad, you can test many more variables than you would with multiple ads. It's all about focusing your efforts and working smarter, not harder. So which structure should you use? If you're using a direct offer strategy or something like a lead magnet strategy, then this new structure is what you need. But if you're just getting started with Facebook ads, I'd suggest sticking with the old structure for now. It's simpler to manage and you'll be able to see which ads and audiences are performing best. Once you get comfortable though, I highly recommend making the switch to the new structure. It's perfect for experienced advertisers ready to take their campaigns to the next level. In today's video, we're diving into something that's super important for local businesses, advertising on Facebook and Instagram. Now, I know in some of my earlier videos, I mentioned that it's better to target an audience of at least 500,000 people when using certain strategies. But here's the thing, for local businesses, that's not always the case. Local businesses usually target a much smaller area, meaning their audience is much smaller than if they were running ads on a national or international level. So how do we make sure your ads reach the right people in your local area? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. I'll walk you through all the steps, the strategies, and some tips and tricks to get the most out of your Facebook and Instagram ads when you're running them for a local business. Let's get started. But stick with it, and you'll get there. Now, what if your account dies or you don't have one? Let's say your account has been banned or you don't even have a new one yet. What do you do? Well, I've got you covered. If your account has been deactivated or if you're starting from scratch, no need to worry. Below this video, I've shared a link where you can get access to a new Facebook ad account at an affordable price. And don't worry about being unsure how to use it. I've also prepared a detailed video guide to walk you through the exact steps on how to set up and use your new ad account without making any mistakes. So, if you find yourself stuck with an inactive account or without one, just click the link below and get started with a fresh new account that's ready to go. All right, so we're logged into my ad account here, and the first thing we need to do is set up our campaign. For this example, I'm going to choose a leads campaign. Why? Because a lot of local businesses like gyms, health clinics, or service-based businesses rely on getting leads from their ads. But don't worry, if you're running a different type of business that focuses on sales, you can choose a different campaign objective. Once we have the campaign set up, we'll move on to the ad set level. This is where we'll do all our targeting, and it's where the real magic happens. I'll show you exactly how to tweak your targeting for local businesses. Now, this is where things get a little tricky for local businesses. Typically, when you set up your campaign, Facebook will automatically choose a broad location for you. For example, the whole country. If you're in the US, it might set it to target everyone across the nation, but that's way too big for a local business. You want to narrow that down and focus specifically on your local area. Let's say you're advertising for a gym in Los Angeles. The first step is to start by typing in the name of your town or city, in this case Los Angeles, and then adjust the radius around it. So how wide of a net should you cast? Well, if you're advertising for a gym, people usually don't want to travel too far to work out, right? So you'll probably want to set a small radius around your location, maybe 5 miles, maybe 10, depending on how big your city is. But here's a story for you. I once worked with a gym owner who tried targeting just 5 miles around his gym. But when he checked the results, he noticed that people in that area were just not converting. They were too spread out, and a lot of the ads weren't reaching people who were really interested. So he decided to increase the radius to 15 miles, and boom, he started getting more leads. It wasn't just the people who lived near the gym, but also people who worked in the area and were looking for a place to work out after work. On the other hand, if you're running a business like interior design or something where you only take on a few projects a year, you might need to widen the radius even further. Maybe people are willing to travel a bit for your service, so you can set the radius to 25 miles or even 50 miles if you're working on larger projects. Age range and audience size. When it comes to age, this is really important. You want to focus on people who are most likely to use your service. So for a business like personal training or fitness, the ideal age range might be 25 to 62. Why? Well, people in their late 20s and early 30s are starting to care about their health, and people in their 40s to 60s are more likely to look for personal trainers to stay fit as they get older. Now, I know what you're thinking. Should I go even younger or older? Honestly, it depends on your business and the types of clients you want. If you're running a luxury gym, you might focus on people aged 35 to 50. But in most cases, keeping your age range open between 25 to 62 will work great. Remember, don't get too caught up in narrowing things down too much. If you target just 25 to 40 years old, for example, you might miss out on valuable leads. You want to give Facebook room to optimize your ad delivery, and that only happens when you keep the targeting broad enough. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. Detailed targeting. This is where you can get specific about what kinds of interests and behaviors you want to target. For example, if you're advertising for a personal trainer or gym, you can target people interested in things like fitness, physical fitness, personal training, and exercise. These are broad enough to reach a decent number of people, but specific enough that you're not wasting your ad budget on random people. However, the mistake I see most people make here is overcomplicating their targeting. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine was running ads for his gym, and he was trying to target every possible fitness-related interest. The result? His audience was tiny, and his ads barely reached anyone. After scaling back and focusing on just a few key interests like physical fitness and personal training, he started seeing results. The key here is to keep it broad, but relevant. The more specific you get with targeting, the smaller your audience becomes. That's not necessarily a good thing, especially when you're running ads for a local business. So target broad interests, but make sure they're aligned with your business. Cold audience targeting. When it comes to cold audiences, you have a few options. Let's say you're running ads for a gym. You can create different ad sets targeting people who are interested in physical fitness, personal training, and exercise enthusiasts. This way, you can test which one works best. For instance, one ad set might target people who like physical fitness, while another targets people interested in personal training. This allows you to experiment and see what's most effective for your business. Keep in mind, you want to keep your targeting broad enough so that Facebook can deliver your ads to the right people. The goal is to get enough impressions and engagement to see which audience performs the best. Now, here's where the magic happens. Retargeting. Once you've got your cold audiences dialed in, don't forget about your warm audience. These are the people who have already interacted with your business. Maybe they visited your website, engaged with your Instagram posts, or watched your Facebook videos. These are the people who know who you are, and they're more likely to convert. Setting up custom audiences for retargeting is easy. You can target people who have visited your website, liked your Facebook page, or engaged with your Instagram. The best part is, you don't need to narrow down age or gender when retargeting. These people have already interacted with your brand, so Facebook knows who to show your ads to. To wrap things up, here's how I approach local business ads. First, set up broad targeting for cold audiences. Next, use interests like physical fitness, personal training, or exercise to keep your targeting relevant. Then, retarget the warm audience to connect with people who've already shown interest in your business. So that's how I approach Facebook and Instagram ads for local businesses. It's not rocket science, but it does take some testing and adjusting to get things just right. Don't be afraid to experiment with your targeting, and always remember that broad targeting works better for local businesses than being overly specific. All right, listen up. I'm sure many of you are running Facebook ads, and you might think you're scaling your campaigns the right way, but chances are you're doing it wrong. Yep, that's right. You're probably just ruining your chances of success. Look at me, you're ruining it. Don't worry though, I'm here to help you out. In today's video, I'm going to show you a brand new method to scale your Facebook ads, one I've never shared before. It's a strategy that works a lot better than what most people are doing, and you'll see immediate results if you use it right. Now, let's say your Facebook ad account has been banned, or maybe you don't even have one yet. What do you do then? Don't panic, I've got you covered. If your account's been deactivated, or if you're just starting from scratch, there's no need to worry. Below this video, I've shared a link where you can get access to a brand new Facebook ad account at an affordable price. It's that simple. So no more headaches about accounts. Just click the link and get started. The wrong way to scale Facebook ads. All right, let's get real. So here's the deal. Many advertisers think the best way to scale their campaigns is by duplicating their successful ads. You might have seen it before. You take your winning campaign, duplicate it, and run both campaigns side by side. Sounds like a good idea, right? Wrong. Here's why. When you duplicate your campaigns, you end up with auction overlap. What does that mean? Well, both of those campaigns are competing for the same audience in the auction, and Meta doesn't like that. It's like putting two cars in the same race and hoping both of them win. It just doesn't work that way. Only one of those campaigns gets to compete, and that means both of your campaigns are going to perform poorly. I've seen ad accounts where people duplicate their campaigns multiple times, thinking it's going to increase their reach. And guess what? Before they know it, they have 5, 6, even 7 identical campaigns running simultaneously. It's a complete mess. Both campaigns are constantly switching between each other, under-delivering, and wasting your ad spend. So, here's the bottom line. Don't duplicate your campaigns and run them side by side. It's the wrong way to scale. The right way to scale Facebook ads. Now that you know what not to do, let's talk about what you should be doing instead. There's the old school way of scaling, which is still a solid strategy. This is where you gradually increase your ad budget over about 7 days, increasing it little by little to scale up your campaigns. We still use this method at my agency, and it's been working great for years. But here's the twist. We've recently started using a new method that's even more effective. It's been working wonders, and I'm about to share it with you in detail. So let's jump into that. Automated scaling with rules. Instead of manually adjusting your campaigns every single day, which can be time-consuming and inefficient, we now use automated rules in Ads Manager. The best part about this method is that it scales your campaigns automatically in small, controlled increments. And the cool thing, it only happens if your campaigns are performing well. If your ads aren't delivering, the rule won't scale them, so you're not throwing money at a losing campaign. Let me show you exactly how you can set this up for your own ads in Ads Manager. How to set up automated scaling rules. Step 1, create a custom scaling rule. First things first, head over to your Ads Manager and click on the More drop-down menu. From there, scroll down and select Automated Rules. Once you're in the Automated Rules section, click on Create New Rule. For the name, I recommend something like Scaling 3%, so you know what it's for. Now here's the key part. Set the rule to increase your daily budget by 3%. I like using a percentage rather than a fixed amount because as your budget grows, the 3% increase will naturally grow with it. If you set a fixed amount, it won't scale proportionally as your budget increases. Step 2, set a maximum budget cap. One of the most important steps here is to set a maximum daily budget cap. You don't want your campaign scaling out of control and spending way more than you're comfortable with, especially if you're running a seasonal business or have a limited budget. Let's say your daily budget is $300. You don't want it to automatically go higher than that, so you'll set a cap at $300. This ensures that even if the scaling rule is working, you won't exceed your budget limit. Step 3, choose the right trigger metrics. Now you need to define the conditions that will trigger the scaling. For this, I recommend setting the rule to trigger when your cost per result, let's say per purchase, is under $20. This means if your campaign is acquiring purchases for under $20, the rule will increase the budget by 3%. This is a smart way to ensure that your ad spend is being used efficiently. Your ads are scaling only when they're producing results at a cost that's profitable for you. Step 4. Set action frequency and time frame. Next, you'll want to decide how often the rule should check your campaign's performance. For this, I recommend setting it to run once per day. This way, you're not overloading yourself with constant updates. For the time frame, set it to the last 3 days of data. This ensures that you're scaling based on the most recent relevant performance and not on outdated information. The last 3 days should give you a solid enough data set to make an informed decision about scaling. Why this new method works. So why does this method work so well? Let me explain. By using automated rules, you can scale your campaigns quickly, but only when they're performing well. This is way better than constantly adjusting budgets manually. Once set, the rule takes care of the scaling, allowing you to focus on other important aspects of your business. And here's the bonus. It gives you a smart scaling system that's adaptive. For example, if you have a seasonal business, you can let the rule automatically scale your ads during peak seasons, like the holidays. It'll automatically scale up when performance is strong and scale down when performance drops. No need for guesswork. Tip: reverse scaling rule. Now, here's an extra tip for you. You can also set up a reverse scaling rule to decrease your budget if things start going south. For example, if your cost per result goes above $35, the rule will automatically decrease your budget by 3%. This way, you're not wasting money on a campaign that's underperforming. The reverse rule ensures that you're always optimizing your budget based on the most up-to-date performance data. Conclusion. So, that's how you can scale Facebook ads the smart way, using automated rules to manage your budget. It's efficient, dynamic, and most importantly, it works. Alright, so once you've handled the basics and scaled your campaigns, the next step is all about keeping your creative ideas fresh. Facebook's ad library is a fantastic tool for checking out what's working in your niche and sparking new concepts. Before we wrap up, if you want to fast track your success and have someone guide you step by step, consider joining my course. It's perfect for anyone looking to build a side hustle or grow their e-commerce business. The link is in the description below. And of course, don't forget, hit the like button if you got value from this video. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss future tips. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, keep testing, keep scaling, and I'll see you in the next one.